Tell me what you see in me.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Sanai Glanzer. We're back with the part 2 of this wig install. So I already did go ahead and apply the cap on her head. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is now apply the makeup. The makeup that I do use is Ruby Kisses. I actually do like this makeup better because it's more smoother and it doesn't make a mess how powdered makeup would. Powdered makeup, it just flies everywhere and get all over your clothes, so I do prefer this. But as you can see, those are two different colors. What I would usually do is just mix it together just to get the perfect skin tone for her cap, and as you can see, it's actually blending in well. So I just go ahead and do that without the within the whole entire front of the cap. I don't put it throughout the whole cap because that's wasting makeup unless they're getting apart in a certain area. Then I'll go ahead and apply the makeup in that area also. So what I will be using here is Sea Breeze. I don't use alcohol only because alcohol does dry out the skin. I like Sea Breeze so much better. My mom actually introduced me to that. I think she used to get her hair washed with it. I don't know. And it cleans your scalp, but I do prefer that as I'm cleaning the front of the forehead. And I also probably sound a little raspy, but trust me, I had a long entire night, bro. Like, I wish I can just tell y'all about my night, but I will probably be like a next video. Just let me know. I'm gonna start talking to y'all a lot more. Trust me, I'm gonna start talking to y'all a lot more. Just comment below what y'all want me to talk about or what y'all even want me to bring up. But let me get back into this video and stop talking. So what I did go ahead and do here is just take the Ruby Kisses makeup and apply the makeup inside of her lace. And I also did a little bit on the outside. I do ask my clients to hold the lace just so it can be a better placement for me, and I wouldn't miss any spots and I can see everything. So right here, what I did was connect the clips together in the back just so when I do put the wig on, it will be a little tighter and it wouldn't be so loose on their head. I do sew the wig down also, but I did just want to go ahead and do that. As you can see, it's giving that firm kind of grip on it. Another thing I did not like about this wig, it did not properly fit her head, so I did have to go behind the lace a little bit and cut the back frontal piece just so it could stretch over her cap and go ahead and fit on her head properly, because yeah, it was kind of small and it did not fit. So I just went ahead and did the little tabs in the back, and it actually did start to go ahead and fit over the cap, and there was no more issue with the fitting of the wig. So now what I did go ahead and ask my client to do was hold the sides of her lace. I'm just going to go ahead and pin her hair up and then sew the back down just to secure the wig even more. As you can see, I'm not putting the whole hair into a clip. I'm just putting some of it, and then I'm going to go ahead and pin between the bottom and then the middle part area, just so, because I believe that's where her braids do start. So I'm just going to go ahead and clip up there and then sew in that area of her wig. Now that I did go ahead and sew down the back of her head, I'm just going to go ahead and fix everything in the front just to make sure everything within her lace is in place. Then I am going to go ahead and cut her ear tabs off properly. I do this a lot before I actually apply the glue to the lace, because you don't want to apply the glue to the lace first and then, you know, everything gets stuck and then you have to pull the ear tabs up and it's going to be a whole bunch of mess. So what I do is go ahead and actually just cut the ear tabs first, then I apply my glue. But I do make sure that I clean her forehead and everything before I even start the process. The glue that I am using today is the Ghost Bond. I normally do not use this glue. I promise I do not use this glue. There's nothing wrong with it, but this is not something that I personally use. But we did have the issue to where we just had to go ahead and settle for it. My client was okay with it, so we just did go ahead and move forward with that glue. So now what I'm going to go ahead and do is pull the lace down over the cap. I'm not going to put it directly on the cap. Make sure you put it over the cap just a little bit. Sometimes I do let the glue completely dry, but you don't have to. As long as it's not cakey white, you're okay. Then I'm going to go ahead and take my comb and I'm just going to literally comb it into the scalp just to press it down. I do have my client hold both sides of each lace while I do that, so it wouldn't be any misplacements within the lace and in the cap. So what I'm doing now is I'm just going to go ahead and take my elastic band and I'm just going to go ahead and tie it around her head. When y'all tie that thing, make sure y'all tie that thing. I know my clients be like, oh my God, my ear hurt, my eye hurt, my eye's about to fall out. Girl, beauty is pain, so you better take it. So yeah, I just go ahead and tie around their head and then I put them under the dryer for 3 to 5 minutes just so the lace can be melted a little bit better. After the dryer, I did go ahead and take the melt belt off, and y'all see how that thing is pressed down? Okay, yeah. So I just go ahead and pin her hair up properly, and then I'm just going to go ahead and take my razor blade, and I am going to actually section off her lace. I don't know what we're laughing about, y'all, but we're laughing. So I'm just going to go ahead and section off her lace, and then I'm going to take the razor blade and I'm going to cut them. Once you cut the pieces of the lace, please make sure that you are careful. Do it slow if you have to, just because the lace sometimes do blend in with the skin and you might actually cut the client. So you want to just take your time with that and be very, very, very careful. Now that the lace is cut off, I am just going to go ahead and apply glue under the excess lace that didn't get that much glue. I'm just going to apply it under and then let it dry. And once it dry, I'm just going to go ahead and mush it down with the comb. Not mush it, but you know how I did with the comb previously. I'm just going to go ahead and do that and press it down into the scalp. And I'm going to wrap her up again with the melt band. I do use my blow dryer because for one, my dryer is extremely heavy, and it's on the other side, so I do have to drag it like sometimes over there and put it under. But this does get it done faster because it's like literally right there in your hand. You just cut it on, cut it off. You can use a dryer or you can use a hand dryer. It really doesn't matter. It does get the job done either way. Once I do take the elastiband off, I am going to go ahead and take my Ruby Kisses makeup again, and I'm just going to go ahead and place it on the spots that do look a little more ashy, just so I can go ahead and blend in with her lace. So now I am parting off her edges. I am going to go ahead and pluck behind the edges as well, because I didn't pluck as much. What I would usually do is I will pluck the wig, but once I put it on the client's head, I do go ahead and pluck a little more just to see where I do need to, pluck more at and get a better viewing of the scalp. My client also did go ahead and request a side part with dramatic edges, so that is the look that we will be doing for her today. I also forgot to mention that, my bad, y'all. But yeah, as you can see, I'm just going ahead and actually just parting them off, taking my time. I'm gonna hot comb it, apply my wax stick and hot comb it, just so it can be a little bit flatter as I am pushing it back to go ahead and pluck it. So yeah, y'all see it as the video goes. I think I'm talking too fast, but y'all get my drift. Y'all catching it. I hope y'all got it. The girls that get it, get it. So now I am clipping her baby hairs. I don't make them too short, but I do make them long enough to where once I do curl them up, they'll still have a little bit of hair left if I need to cut anything. But yes, I did go ahead and spray her down with Got to Be glue spray again and put her melt belt on. We were having a hard time right here, but we got through it. Here what I'm doing is literally pressing my hot comb down into that wig. We don't want to be walking around with no humpy, lumpy helmets on these heads. So I'm just going to go ahead and literally press it down and take my wax stick, and I take my Got to Be glue spray just to give it a little shine and have it pressed down a little bit more, and I press it down. As you can see right here, I'm just going ahead and literally parting the hair off on the side part area and just pressing it down so it can be nice and flat and nice and neat. Now I am going to go ahead and take that melt belt off, and then I'm going to take my curling irons. I don't think I put the curling irons in this clip, but I will put it in the description box below just to let you know what I do use to curl the edges. If I did, then I hope I did. But yeah, I am going to go ahead and curl her edges up, and then I am going to swoop them edges and get her together. I was so mad that my video literally cut off in the midst of me doing her edges, but I promise the next upload I got y'all with what I do as far as doing the edges. But as you can see, I did go ahead and do her edges, got her looking good. But I do thank y'all for watching this video. Let me know what y'all want to see more. Make sure you comment below, and I'll see y'all later.